Coco Gauff claims one of her shots has already improved since she changed coaches, and it's not the serve. After a rollercoaster year, Coco Gauff is once again on the charge at the US Open. Gauff overcame the odds to win the French Open back in June, but was then remarkably knocked out in the first round of Wimbledon just a few weeks after. Gauff found life tricky against Magdalena Frech in her third-round match, but she did manage to prevail, winning in straight sets, 6-3, 6-1. Martina Navratilova has given Gauff some advice ahead of the second week of the tournament, which will start with a mouth-watering clash with Naomi Osaka. After her win over Frech, Gauff has been quizzed on certain aspects of her game, and there's one thing in particular that she's very impressed with. Coco Gauff very pleased with one of her shots currently. Gauff admitted she overcame some big challenges to beat Frech in the third round, and it showed courage to prevail against some mental battles. Gauff apologized to the US Open crowd after her latest win, but after the dust had settled, she had a chance to sit down with the media and suggest what part of her game she is happy with at the moment. The American's forehand has been lethal at this tournament, and her ability to stay in rallies is something that she's been asked about too. She said in her press conference, "It's definitely something that we've been working on in the short time along with everything else. But I think I feel really confident. Usually those are some rallies that I would try to get out of in the past, but today I think I was just trying to stay in them and wait for the right one to go line and not rush to change direction. It's something we've been working on, and I think already within the week there's been some improvements. Also, with JC, I've been working on this part of my game with him for a long time, too. So I think gradually from the start of the year to now, it's just gotten a lot better." Coco Gauff stats versus Magdalena Frech. For some time, there have been questions raised over the number of double faults Gauff produces, but that does look to be going much better at the moment. The fact that she's learning all the time is positive, and at 21 years old, Gauff is going to become one of the game's top stars and collect many more Grand Slam titles during her career. Coco Gauff stats versus Magdalena Frech total. Aces 1. Double faults 4. Break points 1/5/11. Points 158. Win percent on first serve 71%. Gauff is going to have to play well to beat a resurgent Osaka in the next round of the US Open, but making the second week is positive following her Wimbledon disaster. Having won at Flushing Meadows before, Gauff will fancy adding another major to her collection next week, and hopefully, this latest win allows her the chance to reset, take stock, and go again.